Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cherie if you're new here. Thanks for clicking on this video today. And today's video is a Love After Lockup Season 2 Episode 5 review. So let's get started. So yeah, the foolishness continues. And on this episode, Lizzie gives Scott, we actually saw them this episode. Lizzie gives Scott a makeover, which, you know, considering, and she said she was in cosmetology school in prison, but she got kicked out because she was high on heroin. I thought that was hilarious, but she did a very good job considering. Like, Scott looks so much better because he looked a mess, but he looked so much better once she did her makeover. So I had to give Lizzie her props. The kissing was gross. Like who is this? WeTV? Stop it. Like, stop. Y'all showed a lot of gross, like, stuff that we shouldn't have been seeing on WeTV, including Lizzie doing whatever she was doing with Scott. We don't want to see that on WeTV. There wasn't a lot that really happened with them. Lizzie's daughter is still not here for Scott, and she just wants her mom, which is such a sad situation. And I think on next episode, Lizzie finds out that Scott doesn't have all this money that he's been spending, and his car gets declined. So yeah, it's still a hot mess. So yeah, that's Lizzie and Scott. Then we get to Meghan, Michael, and Sarah. So Michael is released. Sarah comes to pick him up and takes him to see his mom. He goes back to his mom's house with all his friends, all his boys are there to meet him. And then once he sends Sarah to do something, and he calls Meghan on FaceTime with one of his friends' phone. And I'm like, his mom, everybody sees this foolishness going on, and nobody's like telling him, dude, what are you doing there? Even his mother, and it kind of lends a thought to why Michael is the way he is. His mom is like, it is what it is. She's even talking to Meghan after she just spoke to Sarah like a few minutes ago. It's a hot burning mess. She was like, and she reminds me of one of those moms, and like even in the public schools, you'll see these moms defending their kids, knowing good and well their kids are at fault, trying to fight teachers and stuff. She would be the one of those moms who's in front of the judge when we're like, man, we got your son on tape, and she's like, that's not him. Like, she seems like she's one of those moms who's just like straight delusional, and just like her son is just, she's gonna support her son through whatever. If he wants to go on a serious killing spree, she's going to be there supporting him. So I don't know, maybe it's because I'm not a mother, and I just don't understand that craziness and being that delusional about somebody. But like, again, I ain't got nobody's kids, so yeah, I just don't understand. I don't get it. But yeah, this is some straight hood crap. This is just some straight hood crap, and he wants to be a rapper. What else did I write down about him? Meghan. He tells her that he's going to drive back. I think he's going back to New York, I believe. And Sarah's going to be driving. Like, he's telling her stuff, but he's leaving out a lot. You get what I'm saying? So I think in the future he can be like, oh, well, I told you this. Yeah, you told me, but you didn't tell me the whole situation, sir. So I just want so much better for Meghan. I really want so much better for Meghan. Yeah, but it's just some hood foolishness, and we'll continue to watch. And they still don't give us, they gave us a little bit more of their situation, but normally they only give us like 2 or 3 minutes of them, and then we got to deal with the other stuff that we really don't care about. We just want to see that foolishness. But they gave us a little bit more this episode, and I'm hoping as we go forward that they give us more. But I was surprised they gave us as much as they did at the beginning of this episode, because usually they save their 3 minutes for the very last 3 minutes of the show, which they did again, but we got more in the beginning. So yeah, that's that foolishness. Moving on to Matt and Caitlin. So they're leaving the cabin that they did to have their sex fest in, and she says she might be pregnant with 12 babies, and That's disgusting. But yeah, so they arrive at Matt's mom's house. Caitlin, Matt is going back to jail. Matt is in love with meth. He has he has anger issues. He has a drug problem, and he's not gonna let anything stand in the way of him getting to those drugs. Because of course he hasn't received the proper treatment in jail, because that's not what jail does. So yeah, he's gonna be back in jail. First he's gonna get back on drugs, and then he's gonna be back on jail. And then Caitlin's gonna be like, she don't understand, blah blah blah. Caitlin, I'm telling you right now, he's going back to jail. So his poor mom is just like, he's been in and out. When they recap like how many times he's been in and out of jail, I'm like, this boy is basically what he still is in a grown man body. He just does not know how to function out of jail and off of drugs. So it's just like, until he gets that help, and until he gets in his mind that he wants to overcome this, like I said in the previous episode, he's comfortable in jail. So I don't see this like changing anytime soon. And yeah, Matt's going back to jail. Oh, and another thing I want to mention about him, they showed a short clip of him out and trying to get his tooth fixed because his mouth is a hot burning mess. And I was like, where did he get the money to get his tooth fixed? Because dental work is hella expensive. Like, and then they told him that was going to be $5,000, and I was like, and they left. I was like, okay, that's more realistic. Because I was like, whose insurance is he on? Where is he going to get this money from, sir? I was concerned about it. I was like, now y'all know y'all don't have no money to get that tooth fixed. But yeah, they ended up walking out, so I felt a little bit better, because I was like, where are they gonna get that money from? All right, moving on to Brittany and Marcelino. They are still at whatever place they're at. Look like they're at some type of either resort or hotel. I can't remember where they are, but they're having lunch or dinner, or I think it's lunch, and they meet Brittany's friend, and Marcelino is already pissed because he has to share his time with someone else, and he just wants Brittany all to himself without any interference, so he can control her and manipulate her and do all these things, as most abusers do. So he's already pissed that, one, he has to meet this person, and two, that this person is late. So he's already pissed, and he's already has an attitude problem. So then Sasha, who is Brittany's friend from prison, she calls her Bunky. Okay, that was funny. But Sasha is beat, okay? Sasha is gorgeous, and she is beat forever, okay? I was like, I wanted to know her makeup routine, like what kind of highlight. I was checking her out. I was like, girl, you are beat. So yeah, she gets there, and automatically he's rude. Marcelino is rude to her, and she's taking it better than I would, because if you bring that type of negative energy towards me, either I'm going to reciprocate or I'm going to leave. More likely I'm going to leave, because I'm just, I'm old, so I don't deal with foolishness. I don't go back and forth. So I probably would leave. I'm like, girl, that's not what we're gonna do. So she sat there and she entertained his foolishness, which is lots of claps for you. So yeah, but then I think he ends up getting up, and then Brittany and Sasha end up having this conversation about Brittany's ex-girlfriend, or yeah, her ex-girlfriend from prison. And I'm like, when Marcelino finds out about this, he is going to flip out. Like, when Brittany decides that she wants to leave or whatever happens, like, he is going to flip his lid. And I don't see this having a good outcome, and I'm concerned about that. But yeah, we will continue to watch. All right, and then finally we come down to Tracy and Clint, who is still a hot, burning mess. Clint is, like I said on my previous review, Clint is still slow. Why hasn't anyone called Clint's mother yet? Okay, to tell that he's out here still using that credit card on this woman. And so he's in this episode, he proposes to her, and he takes her to this bar, and she was like, you brought me to this elegant place. And I had to think about it. I was like, okay, compared to prison, this probably is elegant for her. And she has on this like skanky outfit that's just too tired and not flattering at all. And so he proposes to her. She says yes. The black people in there are entertained. Like a black dude ends up commenting, and I just know they were entertained. I could just picture the conversations that they were having as all this is going on. I was like, she's probably a prostitute and he might be a drug addict. Like, I just picture the conversations that they're having on the side watching this. Like, how are they just, I would still be watching. Like, people are just enjoying their dinner and just not paying them any attention for the most part. Like, some people you can see are looking. But I'll be like this the entire time. Like, what is going on here? You know? So, yeah, so she says yes. And then they go back to the room and we see too much again, WeTV. Why do we see all this? Like, we were about to see her vagina because I was like, what is happening? This is like pre-porn. But yeah, WeTV, we don't want to see that. Stop it. We don't want to see that. So yes, guys, that was episode 5, I believe. Let's see, episode 5. Still crazy. I'm just, between that and I've been binging 90 Day Fiance, which I'm not going to do a review on that because I'm just so far behind. I'm just catching up. But between that and I started to watch a little bit of Surviving R. Kelly, but I just couldn't take it. Like, emotionally, I cannot consume that. So I just wasn't going to do that self-abuse to me because it just put back in my mind. It helps me see how much or little that black women are valued or protected by anybody, even black men. So I watched like one episode and then I blocked it out. Like, even on Twitter, it's still going on. I can't do that. So it was good to be entertained by Love After Lockup, and 90 Day Fiance keeps me entertained and keeps me laughing. So that's what I needed to consume in my spirit to get me back into a happy, entertained place. So yeah, let me know what you thought about this episode. I love talking with you guys in the comments. And I think that's it. As always, you guys be blessed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.